Supervisor Mar.
Thank you. I wanted to thank the Rules Committee for the hard work on this one. I'm in agreement with many of my colleagues that the Sunshine Task Force needs to make major improvements with efficiencies, but also and that new leadership is also critical. I think the diverse grouping that was recommended by the committee has a lot of great people on there. I would also say that David Pilpel's recently done very hard work with the redistricting task force, and the diversity of people and views will actually improve the task force. I'm going to be voting against Supervisor Wiener's motion, though. I've known Bruce Wolf for many, many years, whether it was in the school district dealing with weeding out corruption within facilities and other efforts in the school district, but he has been a strong Sunshine advocate and a very, very hard worker, so I'll be supporting Bruce Wolf and opposing the motion, but I'm appreciative of the diversity of new members for the task force.
Supervisor Cohen.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. One last thing I did forget to mention in reference to Mr. Wolf. I actually don't know him well, but in the brief interaction that I have known him, I have been very impressed with him and want to encourage him to continue to serve San Francisco, and I'd be more than willing to support him in a different capacity.
Supervisor Campos.
Thank you, Mr. President. I simply want to note on the issue that came up of the issue of the compliance with the charter, and I know that that's a very important issue, and it's certainly a very important issue to me. As I noted during the committee meeting, I strongly believe that it's critical for all government agencies to follow the charter. But I also know, having spoken to Mr. Bruce following the hearing, that he gets the message and the concerns that were raised, and I am confident that if he is reappointed, that he will make sure that compliance with the charter is something that that happens. And I do think that the diverse perspectives that will be represented by this group is something that is it's a good thing. But I think diverse perspectives also means having someone who comes with the background that Mr. Bruce Wolf has. And there's no question that he could also serve on other commissions, but he has chosen to focus his energy on this, and I think that he has demonstrated the ability to do that, so I hope that we reappoint him.
Supervisor Wiener.
Thank you, Mr. President. And I did neglect to mention before, in terms of my motion being with respect to Todd David, who I will not repeat what was said at the Rules Committee, but he is someone who has been extremely active in the community, particularly around public schools and parent advocacy to improve our public schools, has unending energy, and I think will be an extraordinary addition to the task force.
Supervisor Campos.
My apologies. I forgot to mention that my vote against the motion is not a vote against Todd David. I have a lot of respect for him. It's simply a vote in support of Bruce Wolf. Thank you.
Thank you. Our clerk has just reminded me, apparently there were a couple of comments during the discussion around the fact that there will be almost complete replacement, and as our clerk and our deputy city attorney has advised me, we still have 4 seats that will be held over until the Rules Committee makes a decision, so those individuals will continue to serve. I do know that the chairwoman of the committee has requested that the various appointing bodies send additional names in addition to the incumbents, but that is still a matter that is in front of the Rules Committee. That being said, unless there's any further discussion, why don't we take a roll call vote on Supervisor Wiener's amendment to replace Bruce Wolf with Todd David with regards to seat 8 and file number 120553.
President Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Cohen.
Aye.
Cohen, aye. Supervisor Ellsbernd. Ellsbernd, aye. Supervisor Farrell.
Aye.
Farrell, aye. Supervisor Kim.
No.
Kim, no. Supervisor Mar.
No.
Mar, no. Supervisor Olagi.
No.
Olagi, no. Supervisor Wiener.
Aye.
Wiener, aye. Supervisor Avalos.
No.
Avalos, no. Supervisor Campos.
No.
Campos, no. There are 6 ayes and 5 noes.
The motion of N passes. And colleagues, why don't we take a roll call vote on the file 120553 with regards to seat 8 that we just amended. And this is now a motion to appoint Todd David to seat number 8. Roll call vote, please.
President Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Cohen. Cohen, aye. Supervisor Ellsbernd. Ellsbernd, aye. Supervisor Farrell.
Aye.
Farrell, aye. Supervisor Kim. Kim, aye. Supervisor Marr.
Aye.
Marr, aye. Supervisor Olagi.
No.
Olagi, no. Supervisor Wiener.
Aye.
Wiener, aye. Supervisor Avalos.
Aye.
Avalos, aye. Supervisor Campos.
Aye.
Campos, aye. There are 10 ayes, 1 no.
Motion passes as amended. And with regards to file number 120486, with regards to seats 3, 6, 7, 9, and 10, roll call vote, please.
President Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Chu.
Aye.
Chu, aye. Supervisor Cohen.
Aye.
Cohen, aye. Supervisor Ellsbernd. Ellsbernd, aye. Supervisor Farrell.
Aye.
Farrell, aye. Supervisor Kim. Kim, aye. Supervisor Marr.
Aye.
Marr, aye. Supervisor Olagi.
No.
Olagi, no. Supervisor Wiener.
Aye.
Wiener, aye. Supervisor Avalos.
Aye.
Avalos, aye. Supervisor Campos.
Aye.
Campos, aye. There are 10 ayes, 1 no.
Motion passes. And with that, it is 3 p.m. Why don't we go to our 3 p.m. special order? Madam Clerk, could you please call items 21 and 22?